One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. Can you tell which thing is not like the other before I finish my song?
Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Torchlight Infinite's cash shop. Now, I keep getting questions over and over again because I've been covering this game more and more. Is it going to be pay to win? Are you going to be able to buy power? Talk to me about the pet system, yada yada yada. So that's what this video is all about. Now, in order to understand the cash shop for Torchlight Infinite in its current state, we have to start at Diablo Immortal. Now, I gotta say, felt a little filthy logging into this game today and doing the update, but I needed to do it for this video to prove a point. And I won't even click on the free daily rewards. Can't do it, won't do it. Now, it is an easy comparison. Both of these games are major names in the ARPG scene. You got Diablo and you have Torchlight. Both of them will be available on mobile, both Android and iOS, and both of them have a PC port. On top of that, they are both free to play. So when you talk about a free-to-play game, you know they have to monetize the game somehow. So with Diablo Immortal, you all know this already, you can directly purchase power. You got their featured bundles, and again, they want you to log in every day. The idea is get you coming back more and more with these free daily rewards. You've got bundles that you could purchase that are huge discounts. Look at that, 406. I never even purchased my 800%. I told you I never spent a cent. You have cosmetics, and the cosmetics look good, but they are expensive. You've got services in multiple battle passes. You can directly purchase currency. You could directly purchase materials, but the big ones are crests. So eternal legendary crests allow you to run more powerful elder rifts, which in turn give you legendary gems, and those legendary gems, based upon how many stars or how many sockets, you get power, okay? Directly swiping your card to give you power. I know you know this already, but I kind of like the visual reference, so, you know, it makes sense. So what we're gonna do now, as you could see, Diablo Immortal is monetized very predatory. Now what we're gonna do is switch over to Torchlight Infinite, and we're gonna check out its cash shop in its current state, okay? Again, I am playing a closed beta version of the game. I'm only one of a handful of people in the world that can log into the game right now. So this is subject to change. Subject to change. The game is not out yet, but I do have access to the shop, so we're gonna look at it together now. All right, we are officially logged into Torchlight Infinite, and I know I sound like a broken record, okay? I feel like I have to say this again. This is subject to change. I'm one of a handful of people in the world right now that can actually play Torchlight Infinite, and the cash shop is opened. Not where I could actually spend money, but I can see it. Now, the developers, the studio, it's not like I read this on an article. It's not like I saw this in a forum. They told me directly, all right? They told me directly that this game will not have pay-to-win mechanics, and you will not be able to purchase power. And as of right now, I have no reason not to trust them. So if this changes for the future, you will hear it from me, okay? So that's where we're at, subject to change. Let's check out the cash shop. Also, I keep touching my keyboard and mouse. I'm using my mobile phone through a capture card to show this on screen because I don't have access to the PC port, if you're wondering why it looks so funky.
There are no eternal thrones.
All right, let's do this.
But may glory be everlasting.
So, pull up the shop. Now, when you pull up the cash shop or you pull up the account shop, right when you see is actually kind of reminds you of Diablo Immortal a little bit, because you see all these different things you could purchase that are, you know, different currencies for the game. Nothing on this page, as of now, you can buy with real money, okay? Imagine these blue little crystals top left. Think of that as gold, okay? Because it's much easier to understand that way. It's gold, and you can use that gold that you have found and unlocked throughout the game to buy these other things. So like an insight crystal allows you to get a pet. A revival token amount allows you to revive without penalty if you die. Gear expansion for your backpack so you can hold more items, okay? Standard ARPG stuff. As of right now, you cannot use real money to do this. This is in-game currency used to purchase what you want. Okay? Hard stop right there. This is what's in the account shop. All right? Now, when you move over to the outfit shop, this is where things change. You have apparel. And apparel completely changes the way you look, and this is what you spend real money on, okay? All cosmetic base. And when I talk about MTX, I mean like you can really change the way your character looks. You can change the style of the gear. You could change, instead of holding pistols, your hand holding crossbows. On top of that, they have the trinket shop, which allows you to change what your skills look like. It doesn't actually change the fundamental skill. So again, it's not like you're gaining power, but you can make yourself look very different. Now I'm going to show you this. All right, so let's go back to apparel, and we will go to here. And you can actually see how I look different. So default, wait, let's go to here. I put a halo above my head. You could pay for that cosmetic, right? What else do I got? Oh, it's showing, let me see, pistols. Look, I can put 2 crossbows instead of pistols on. Apparel. Look, I can make my guy look like a vampire looking dude. Okay, the back accessories are the big ones. And on here you can see, look at this. I got the big old eye, Sauron looking at you. What is this one? Reminds me of Protoss. My favorite, you got the spinning propellers. Sea of Glory. Sea of Glory. What else do we got? Skill effects. It shows you how it's going to be different based upon the skills that you use. Footprint effects. Body effects, teleport effects, okay? This is all real money. Whether you love it or hate it, that is how it is in the shop. But there's nothing, as of right now, pay to win. Because again, just to reiterate, all these cosmetics that are real money do not give you power, and you cannot purchase anything in the account shop for real money. You use your gold to do that. That's what a lot of people thought is in the
all those
boon
corpses,
which is where, look, I'll pull one right now.
Darker than the night.
Okay, this is me pulling a pet. This is like the gotcha system of Torchlight Infinite. Come on, pull out my pet like I got a one-eyed monster. Okay. Oh, oops, I did a second one. All right, my second pet. I got a little, I don't know, what is that? Anyways, people were afraid that you can use real money to pull these pets. Because over in here, packs, based upon the pet you get, the stronger your character can be. And as of right now, you cannot spend real money on that. And if that changes, where you could spend real money to pull these pets, and then obviously you just keep spending money until you get the legendary ones and the best ones, that would be a pay-to-win mechanic, but it is not in the game
there are no
right
eternal
now.
thrones.
Now, something that is
but may
noteworthy,
glory be
okay,
everlasting.
something that is noteworthy is your gear. So you have 10 different items that you equip, okay? None of these items change how you look, okay? The only ones that change are your weapons. So for example, if I put on this bow, now I am holding a bow, all right? So I feel like that's kind of, you know, the catch-22, is that the gear you put on does not show up on your character, with the exception of the weapon. So the only way to change your character's look is money. So that's it. That's the video. That's the breakdown. I want to know your opinion. Are you satisfied with this? Does it make sense? Do you have any questions that I did not answer? Put it down in the comment section below. I could tell you, playing lots of Diablo Immortal and lots of Torchlight Infinite, I could not find a pay-to-win mechanic in the game as of right now. 2 asks at the end of the video. I'm hoping today is the day I have earned your subscription. Hoping today is the day you make the decision to push that little red button. I would really appreciate it. It does help the channel for 2022. We're about 880 subs away from our goal of 20,000. Ask number 2, check out my Patreon. Thank you to the first 43 people that have signed up. Become an instant ARPG VIP and get Patreon exclusive content at the first link in the description. We have our weekly blog post, weekly podcast, access to the VIP lounge in our Discord, title, lots of special perks. Again, first link in the description. That's all I've got. Hopefully you're entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.